now that you all can see through the veil, okay, I need y'all to go grab your snacks, grab your water. Do not forget your notepad and your pen for taking notes. We're going to dive deep today, family, okay? I have a great motivational message for you, but you already know the deal. First, hit it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin Brown, also known as ExpressedWordz with a Z, and welcome back to Speak It, See It, Feel It, where you can speak your life into existence, you can see it becoming your reality, and you can feel as if it is already yours, guys. It is already done, man. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another video. I hope you all are having a beautiful day, and I hope you all had a great weekend, man. I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are staying safe. Remember, keep moving the needle forward. All right, keep on keeping on, okay? Now listen, if you didn't turn the volume up and you had to run away to the kitchen to go grab your snacks and your water, I hope you are back. All right, I hope you have returned. It is time to tune in. I have a great message for you, family, okay? And in this video, we're gonna go over 10 tactics that Satan uses in the matrix system, okay, to weaken and enslave God's children. This is a great message, especially through your spiritual awakening, so you can get a better understanding of what is happening, what is going on in my life, man. Why is everything so crazy? What in the world is going on? All right, let's get a better understanding. Let's see, what does the enemy use out here to keep us in such a low vibration, man? Why is the world so angry? Why can't anybody step into the right light? Why can't anybody go in the right direction? Because Satan has a stronghold over this place, and he uses many different tactics. All right, but we're gonna go over 10 of those tactics today. Very big ones in this video, okay? So tune in, family, all right? Now, the first tactic that Satan uses, okay, in the matrix system to weaken and enslave God's children is through the medical system. All right, I'm going to talk about this a little bit further in the video also, but through the medical system and through the elimination of holistic practices and doctors, okay? We all know about Dr. Sebi. I know a lot of y'all probably know about, just so many other holistic doctors. If you become big enough as a holistic doctor, or you're practicing, some type of holistic practices, you will have a target on your back, family. They will put a stop to you, all right? Because they do not, Satan, the enemy, does not want you to learn, does not want you to know about natural healing or any type of, family, the earth is your medicine. Like, you have everything here that you need. You have everything here that you need. Okay, that is why they don't want you to grow your own food, right? That is why they do the things that they do to our earth, right? Because everything that you have is here. That's why there's so many, different cultures and tribes and stuff, that are out in the wilderness and whatnot. And they use all types of plants and stuff for healing, family. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not crazy. It's not crazy, okay? Satan wants to put an elimination to holistic practices and any types of, doctors or anything like that, man. So you got to be extremely careful, but yet you still want to do your due diligence and you still want to be your greatest version. So you do want to live a holistic lifestyle, okay? That is the way that you want to go, an alkaline lifestyle, alkaline your body, man. Make sure you're drinking alkaline water, but through the medical system, family, all right? Think about all the other things. I got off topic a little bit. Let me go back, but through the medical system, family, also, saying that there's no cure for cancer. There's no cure for certain, diseases and illnesses and all types of stuff. And there's always these plagues, which we know about because the Bible talks about plagues. But that is exactly what Satan is using. It's a tactic used here in the matrix system to weaken and enslave God's children, okay, through the medical system, and telling us, right, using the people in the higher ups by telling us, oh, there's no cure for this. I'm sorry, that you can only do this. You can only do that. All right, family, the medication, okay, is just sick maintenance. That's all it is. It's just to get you along, to prolong your life maybe a little bit longer, maybe not that much, to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. When actuality, all right, it's meant and it's designed for your downfall, okay? So the medical system, even though we have some great doctors, we have some great nurses, right? We have some great medical assistants, we have some great people out there in the medical field that actually want to help people, that actually want to see people healed, all right? We're going to dive deeper, okay? Just wait on, continue to watch this video. We're going to talk a little bit more about the medical stuff further along in this video, okay? But that is a tactic that that is a tactic that Satan uses here, okay? To keep us weakened down and to keep our minds enslaved. All right, family? So that is tactic number 1. All right, y'all stay with me now. Okay, now tactic number 2 is through our foods, right? Through our foods, through our farmers. What did we just learn about with the cows in Kansas and stuff like that that's going on, right? Trying to starve us, okay? Genetically modified foods, all right? Processed foods, processed meats, processed cheese, all that type of stuff, okay? Also, chemtrails. How many of y'all pay attention when you're walking? Okay, there's a reason why, family, why a lot of the teenagers and a lot of the young generation now, and even some adults, man, they look down on their phones, right? Crossing the street while they're walking through the store, while they're just walking. They're just always looking down and never looking up. If you guys pay attention to the sky and pay attention to what is going on, man, they are dumping chemtrails on us, okay? All types of toxins, all right? All types of heavy metals and stuff like that. Getting into our food system, our food, the farmers, the crops, get into our water supply. All right, they are doing everything, Satan's tactic, to weaken us and to control us and to keep us enslaved, okay? So through our food system is a large one, because you are what you eat, family. All right, you are what you eat, so take care of your temple. All right, take care of your temple. So that is the second tactic that Satan uses in the matrix system to weaken and enslave God's children, all right? Stay with me. Let's keep it moving, okay? If these resonate with y'all, man, give it a thumbs up, all right? Especially through your awakening, you're going to be able to see a lot of this, okay? A lot of this, all right? Now, the third one is the monetary system, okay? And keeping people in a non-abundance mindset. And not only that, through the dollar, which is no longer, it's not backed by gold, so it doesn't really hold no type of monetary value. That's why they always printing, and inflation and all types of debt is being built up. You know what I'm saying? So the monetary system is only breaking this economy down even more with what they're currently using, right? With what's currently happening right now. All right, but not only that, family, we can dive even deeper because of the monetary system. All right, that's why the Bible talks about, the rich will be rich and the poor will be poor, right? There's always been talks about that, and that is because of your mindset, right? If you have a poor, non-abundance mindset, then you're going to always live in a poverty mindset. You're going to always have a poverty outcome, all right? It's the exact same thing when you think in the opposite terms, right? If you are always thinking of abundance and of wealth and of great fortune, okay, then that is what you're going to bring on into your life, okay? So just like the food that you intake, the information that you intake, you are what you eat. All right, it's the same thing, family. All right, the monetary system, all right, and keeping people in a very weakened mind state to make them think that they're not poor. All right, this goes a lot deeper as well, okay, and it's going to be connected to a lot of these other tactics that Satan uses, okay? So stay with me. All right, so that was tactic number 3. All right, now tactic number 4 that Satan uses in the matrix system to weaken and enslave God's children is through this is a big one, all right, through deception and manipulation, okay, through the means of mind control, all right, especially the television. That's why we talked about this before. It's extremely imperative to turn off your TV. Stop watching the news. Stop watching the media. Okay, every single media outlet is owned by 6 corporations. 6 giant corporations, every single outlet. They all have the same narrative. Okay, if you guys pay attention and you put it together and you put 2 and 2 together and you listen, that's how they're able to keep humanity and keep society at a same level, at a same vibration, right? At a same state of fear. Okay, because the same narrative is always running across multiple channels, across multiple, energy forces across the entire planet. Okay, so deception and manipulation through the means of mind control. TV, family, is just tell, lie, vision, right? T-E-L-E, vision, right? T-E-L-E-V-I-S-I-O-N, television, right? But it's tell lies to your vision. Tell lies visually. Okay, television, television, right? If you put it all together fast, it's just telling lies visually to you, which is putting it up here. And not only that, it's through it's manipulation and deception. Okay, so now the whole world is thinking this way when really we should be looking at it this way. Okay, so this is a huge one, and I know a lot of y'all will be able to resonate with this, and through your awakening, coming out of your spiritual awakening, through all the things that you've got, you're going to be able to see it, right? That's why you guys are able to see clearly now. So you're going to be able to literally see the deception, to see the manipulation, right? Just like you see it through the narcissist, you know, whoever you've been dating, right? It's that same spirit, but on a grand scale. This time it's being pushed out on a more large scale to the world, you know, through the television. Tell lies visually, okay? Think about it also, family. All right, TV shows, all these different shows and things that people watch, they call them programs, right? Why did they call them programs? Because you are being programmed, right? You are being programmed. It's mind control, okay? So you got to be extremely impaired. You got to, if a lot of people are not aware to this, man, if you're not aware to this, you will find yourself completely sucked into this demonic tactic. I'm trying to tell you right now, all right? And it has been used on humanity for thousands and thousands of years, okay? So that is tactic number 4 that Satan will use here in the matrix system to weaken God's people, okay? All right, make sure you guys are taking notes, all right? Take notes, write it down, leave some comments, man, if you guys are experiencing this, okay? Now the now the 5th tactic that the enemy will use, that Satan will use in the matrix system, is secret organizations hidden in plain sight, or secret organizations hidden from society. Okay, I'm not gonna drop the names. I know a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? But a lot of these secret organizations, right, they have planned agendas behind them, which society, humanity doesn't know about. Okay, so on the television, right, going back to the deception and manipulation, okay, they're gonna tell you one thing, family. Put everybody on the same vibration. Everybody's on the same frequency, receiving the same information, okay? But in these planned secret organizations that they're meeting at, behind closed doors, when you don't know, when you're sleeping and napping at night and they are meeting, they have other planned agendas planned for our downfall. And that is how Satan works, okay? He's operating in the dark, but yet also likes to operate in the light as well, okay? And show us what he's doing, all right? Because that is, man, I don't even want to discuss. I'm not going to go into it a little bit deeper, but that is tactic number 5, family, is secret organizations that is hidden from society, okay, that Satan will use to weaken and enslave God's children, okay? Planning stuff on this side without you even realizing it, because they have you so focused over here, distracted by the lie vision that's telling lies to you visually, okay? So that was tactic number 5, family. That Satan will use, okay? Now the 6th one, all right? We're going to tie this a little bit together, so pay attention. The 6th one is the infiltration, okay, of large organizations, churches, medical societies, medical schools and practices. This one is extremely big because a lot of the times people will come out of college, right? Man, this was built by design. I'm trying to tell y'all, just pay very close attention. A lot of the times when you come out of college, right? You're being taught a certain way. You're being taught by certain professors and you're being taught, okay? But a lot of the people at the high up, man, the rich at the very top, okay? They own everything. Family, they own everything, okay? So when they infiltrate the large organizations, the medical societies that's teaching you what you've learned in med school to do this, and then you got nurses coming out and saying, oh, there's no such thing as a cure for cancer. No, that's not true, because I was never taught that in medical school, right? You see what I'm saying? But yet you have holistic doctors that have cured cancer, that have cured so many different sicknesses and diseases, but yet they have been killed off the earth. It's a tactic by Satan, okay, in the matrix system to weaken and enslave God's children, okay? That is why they get at the top, because once they get at the top and they trickle it down, right? The people down low, us, society, humanity, we're just going to say, oh, but I was taught this in school. But they would never steer me in the wrong direction. They would never tell me wrong. Family, we have been lied to our entire lives, man. Our entire lives. So getting inside the medical system, is a huge one, right? Because remember, they don't want us to grow our own food. They don't want us to learn holistic practices or become holistic doctors or anything like that, okay? So getting in large organizations, also in the church. Y'all know this is a big one, man. The church, man, Satan loves to get up in the church and turn God's people away from the church. All right, that is another big one. There's a lot of false prophet pastors out there, right? There's been so many pastors I've learned in the past couple of years, through this large awakening and everything that's been going on. So I've seen so many pastors and heard stories, man, of pastors that have gone to jail, for the nefarious crimes and actions that they have committed against their own people or against children. Man, Okay, so I can't even go into it too much, family, but you see what I'm talking about. Satan will infiltrate, okay, large organizations, large organizations at the top, okay? So we got to be mindful and careful of that as well, okay? Because they use that against us just 24/7, 365. Year round. They're just going to use it because people are shopping at these organizations, people are going to these organizations, people are getting their degrees from these organizations, okay? So there's always going to be a lie there. There's always going to be that deception and manipulation, right? That was, what was that? That was tactic number 4 right there, okay? So pay very close attention to how they get in, how Satan gets in with the big companies and the big organizations to use the deception and mind control to keep us weakened down, family, okay? So that was tactic number 6, okay? Tactic number 7 is division and separation amongst the people, okay? Does not want us to have any type of unity, right? All types of different religions, keeping us separated, having people thinking differently, saying that, no, there's only this way. No, there's only this way. No, that's not true. There's only this way. No, there's only this way. No, there's only that way, right? Everybody is divided and separated. People are always battling. They're always bickering, right? It's always a battle back and forth. Okay, so pay very close attention to that as well, okay? Division and separation is a huge one because there is strength in numbers. And when we come together, right? When we come together and when we stand together, there's nothing that the enemy can do. That is why we must keep on keeping on, and that is why we are in this together, okay? So y'all remember that, family, okay? Division and separation. So if you starting to see, breaking up with the family, okay, that's actually the next one. Let's just go right into it, all right? It's tactic number 8. Is breaking up with the family. Lots of Cain and Abel's in families, all right? A lot of families are broken up. A lot of families are always arguing and fighting and killing each other, jealous of each other, envious of each other, okay? Satan and the enemy loves to get into the family. A strong family, man, a strong family is I can't even find the word for it. I can't even find the word for it. But if you have an extremely strong family, then obviously strength in numbers, you're going to stand together. You're not going to be divided. You're not going to be separated. You're going to be able to take on whatever is thrown against you, right? So Satan will use the family, all right, to keep people weakened, man, and to enslave God's children because God wants the families together, okay? So y'all remember that. Okay, so the 9th tactic that Satan will use in the matrix system to weaken and enslave God's children is the constant reminders of fear, family, right? Fear, depression, and anxiety. That's why you have to turn off the tell lie vision, right? Because they're constantly pushing fear to you, always trying to keep you in a weakened state, keep you in a low vibration, right? So you're always angry, you're always mad, you're always upset or depressed about something, right? That's why they're always showing you, crimes and all types of stuff that's going on. So you're always just sad and down, right? That stuff has a psychological effect on you. So you got to pay very, very, very close attention to that stuff, okay? So the constant reminders of fear, right? Even if you're watching TV and the commercial comes on, right? And you see commercials on taking depression medicine, seeking your doctors for help if you're feeling depressed or if you're having thoughts of suicide, okay? It's because of these constant reminders of fear and the things that Satan is using to keep you there. All right. So that is a huge tactic that the enemy is going to use to weaken you, right? And to break God's children down, family. All right. So be sure to write it down. Okay. And be sure to give it a thumbs up if it resonated with you. Okay. So that was tactic number 9. And the last but not least, okay, there's plenty more, but this is the big one. Of course, I've talked about this before. I made a whole video on this, family, but we got to talk about it because it is a huge tactic, okay? And that is the hamster wheel of unhappiness, the job force to keep you in a weekdays, okay? Let's do it one more time, family, okay? The weekdays, right? We know what the weekdays are, right? Monday through Friday. But the weekdays keep you in a weekdays, okay? It's all about wordplay. It's all about symbolism, right? The enemy will use lots of symbolism, all right? Because you're not going to pay attention to it. You're distracted. But now that you are awakened, you're more aware. You can see through the veil. Now you're able to see clearly, okay? When you are going to work Monday through Friday, always doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're just, like I said, you're on autopilot, all right? You have a job, you do certain tasks, all right? Maybe you got three or four tasks that you do throughout the day for 8 hours a day. Some of you longer, 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever it may be. But because of the repetition and you're continuously doing it over and over and over and over and over again, it's putting you on a hamster wheel of unhappiness. And now you're in a weak days throughout your weekdays, right? And then when you get to the weekend, family, it's only 2 days of the weekend. It's really not that much, not anything, honestly, right? And because it's the weekend, now you have been weakened. You are weakened down. And this is a huge tactic, huge, probably one of the biggest ones. And I saved it for last for a reason, because I've already talked about it. I wanted to put some of the other ones up front first, but this is probably one of the biggest tactics, because when we get here, like I said, it's all by design, family. They teach us all these different things. They tell us to go in this way so that we can get to this way, so that we can get around and go to that way. But yet, it's all by design to keep you in debt, right? You go to college, you build up debt, monetary system, right? You have no money to do nothing, a tactic. Go to college, build up the debt, buy you a house, monetary system, right? With what? Houses cost so much money, man, depending on where you live at nowadays, right? Not only that, okay, it's all built by design. All built by design, okay? And then you got to go to job to pay off that debt. You got to go to job, you got to get a job, you know, to obtain the money to be able to get, you know, the things that you want, the things that you need. And guess what? The hamster wheel of unhappiness, that 9-to-5 job, all right? It's all designed out. It's all designed out for our downfall, family, okay? And once you have broken free from it, once you can see through it, all right, now you're going to be, man, your whole life is going to change, okay? Everything is going to change. That's why so many people are no longer resonating with you. That's why everything's falling away from your life. That's why everything is changing. Now you can see the tactics. You can see you can see Satan's tactics. You can see what's happening, all right? Nobody else can see it but you, right? Not saying nobody else, but I'm saying, like, in your friend groups or around you or everything. That's why people look at you funny. That's why people are attracted to you. That's why you're so magnetic, right? Good or bad, right? But Satan's tactics they don't work on you no more, right? Either they never did, or they probably did, of course, because you had to work at some point in your life. But obviously, now that you have broken free from it, you can see the tactics and you're like, yo, this is crazy. Right? It's absolutely crazy what has been used against us for our downfall, right? And how so many have been so deceived and been such in a low state for so long, family, okay? So those are 10 tactics that Satan will use in the matrix system to weaken and enslave God's children, okay? Make sure you write them down, family. Make sure to pay very close attention when you step foot out into the world, okay? You're going to be able to see these things happening to you. All right, through the medical system, you're gonna be able to see it, man. I saw how they treated my dad when he was in and out of the hospital. A lot of these doctors don't care. Not saying all doctors, okay? Don't get it twisted. Not saying all doctors, but there's a lot of doctors that's only in it for the paycheck. A lot of them do not care about the human life, okay? A lot of them are a Jezebel spirit, straight up, okay? So pay very close attention, man. Satan will infiltrate every single aspect of your life, of this world, do everything possible, all right, so that you do not come out on top, okay? So if those signs resonated with y'all today, family, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right here. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here and being in this community. I love y'all to life, man. I truly do. Happy Monday, okay? I hope y'all have a great day today, and I will see y'all soon in the next video. Peace.